Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to these. These are going to be my WWE Raw thoughts once again. And first I should start this video off with an apology. You see, I can't remember a WWE show that I've wanted to watch less than this week's Raw. Let me tell you why that is, ladies and gentlemen. That is simply because on Sunday I went to the Dragon Gate show in Castleford. And this is my second Dragon Gate experience. I went to one of their shows in 2011. It's when I was having my self-enforced hiatus away from doing vids, so I never did a review of it. And the show was absolutely fantastic. And it was one of those, yeah, I've just watched that, and now I've got to watch WWE. You know? It's like, don't really care. But we'll try. So, we start off with Vince McMahon hobbling to the ring completely with his crutches. He talks about for a minute before Paul Heyman comes out, or he's introduced, rips some guy about not winning a Super Bowl in one of those American references that goes straight over my old noggin. And Heyman says, because they're meant to be having a fight. Heyman says he's not going to attack Vince while he's on his crutches. And then attacks Vince with one of his crutches. But, Vince McMahon is Super Mac. He's not called Super Mac for a reason. He may be able to make a comeback. And as he starts battering Heyman with the same crutches, Brock Lesnar comes out, and I turn to my missus and goes, Triple H for the save, and she's like, hell yeah, and she doesn't watch wrestling, so, And of course, predictably, Triple H's music gets in the place because it's absolutely bonkers. And I still can't get used to him with his really short haircut, and I'm sure you're the same. Big brawl around the ringside, and this is absolutely fantastic stuff. Absolutely. Imagine my camera falling down again. Come on. Absolutely fantastic brawl, and Lesnar's chucked into the ring post twice, and he's busted open from that. So you're like, hooray for blood! Yes! And then Lesnar is able to come back, picks Triple H up and puts him on his shoulders, and it looks like he's going to F5 him onto the ring table, yeah. And what the thing is that you're drawn to Triple H's crotch, because he's got a great big wet patch, where it legitimately looks like either he's pissed his pants, or isn't wearing any underwear, and has just done 500 squats in preparation for this, so he's got some really sweaty bits, I don't know. Anyway, am I the only one inspired that? It's just me. He doesn't do an F5. He just sort of picks him up and launches, almost AA him onto the announce table, which doesn't break. It's been taking lessons from his Spanish cousin, obviously, and it's gone, right, I saw what you did. I want some of the same. Doesn't break at all. It's just a no-selling bastard, isn't it? Back inside the ring, and because I haven't said one for a while, Triple H is able to hit the quad-ripping spine-buster of doom! Which ends that. Brilliant segment. Short, simple, to the point. Don't see the point in Brock versus Triple H happening again. I've got to say that. I might have said that on a vid already, but it wasn't like Triple H lost via screw job or anything, is it? But, that's just me. But yeah, gripping segment, and Brock was pissing blood, which is always a good thing, especially in the PG era. I've got a feeling this show's going to go downhill from here, it says on my notes. We get a recap of what just happened, obviously. And then Ryback defeating Dolph Ziggler in a crap match where Dolph got, 2 moves in, one of which was a nice DDT. The rest of it was just him bumping like a pinball machine for Ryback. Yay, Ziggler lost. Again, the Money in the Bank hole. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go in what I seem to say every single week when I do these vids about Ziggler losing. I'm not going to go. Shelf Shot gets the win for Ryback. CM Punk comes out and says in a very long-winded way that tonight is all about him and that he's immortal and is God. This is one of those promos where it's like, I'm sat there going, I can't believe this is CM Punk that I'm listening to, because this just went on and on and on and on, droned. And it's like, get to the fucking point. Donald Trump's going to the Hall of Fame. I have no problem with this whatsoever. He was part of WrestleMania 4. He was part of WrestleMania 5. He was part of WrestleMania, 24, with the Battle of the Billionaires. And, as it said on the video package for him, lifelong supporter of WWE. But most importantly, he is a big celebrity, and his induction will give a lot of media attention to the Hall of Fame ceremony, which, of course, is only a good thing. Yay. Mark Henry defeated Great Khali in a nothing match with the world's strongest slam. And then we got Miz TV with Jack Swagger, Zeb Coulter, and Alberto Del Rio. I don't know who Glenn Beck is, if someone can enlighten me about that one as well. Another reference straight over my head. The thing about this, right, is I said last week about the immigration thing, didn't I? I don't care. It is all this, right? We can do wonders for Swagger, and I don't want to even acknowledge the drug bust. What he does in his own time, stupid. Actually, no, I'll say one thing, right? What I'll say is what I don't understand is if he's been told that he's getting this massive push, why in God's name would he smoke weed? I just do not. I don't give a damn that he's been arrested or anything like that. You know, that's just unlucky for it. I just don't understand that when they're so strict with the wellness policy these days about marijuana, why they would do that. I just do not get that anyway. The point is that this promo goes on and on and on, all about immigration, and at the end of it, you sat there going, yeah, they're going to have a match. And it's like, yeah, but they're already going to have a match. They don't need to add this to it. And more importantly, if anything, this distracts me away from the match because I'm not a political guy. I don't want to talk about politics. I believe that if these immigrants are going to America and they're working hard, then what the fuck's the problem? We've got immigrants in this country, Polish people, millions of them. Do I have a problem with them being here? Not in the slightest, because they work fucking hard. I've worked with Polish people like 4 or 5 times now, and they are the hardest working people you'll ever meet. They come to work early, work all day, and then when it's 5 to fucking 5, when the boss goes over and we do 3 hours overtime, they're like, fucking hell yes they are. And, you know, most English people are just 3 hours overtime. In a bit, bitches. You know? I don't give a shit about immigration one bit. It's one of those things that's just, like I say, this is pushing me away from the story. Right? It's making me want to go, oh, I don't care. I was alright with, look, he's the champion, and he's the number 1 contender. Hooray! Oh, well. Anyway, and yeah, I'm probably the only one who feels that way. Randy Orton defeating Antonio Cesaro once again in a short match. But remember that time that Cesaro won clean? And everyone was like, hey! And remember how he's lost, like, what, 3 times since then? I don't want to ever see this match ever again, please. I don't think he's doing anything for Cesaro. And once again, as I feel I seem to rant on this one a lot, using one of the secondary titles as a jobber makes no sense. Just throw anyone out there. You've got a whole roster of people that you could use. If you're going to use them, you know what I mean? You think about it, you're going to use them in exactly the same way. Give them a 3-minute match, and then they're going to job out. Put someone who hasn't been on telly for a while on there. Doesn't matter who it is. Why the US champion just bothers me so much. I mean, it doesn't. It's one of those. I'm not. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm not surprised by it. It's just one of those. Oh, come on. The thing is, right. The reason I'm bothered by it is I know that I'm the guy who goes, well, why are you getting so upset about a TV show? The thing is, why should I emotionally invest in a guy when it's his champion, when it's his title match? Why should I give a fuck when he's lost so often? It's exactly that. In the back, Daniel Bryan and Kane agreed to work together, but argue their way into Bryan being blindfolded and Kane having his arm tied behind his back. Vicky was interrupted and basically they argued saying that they could do it. Vicky interrupted him with Brad Maddox, who talks over her to the point where it's just like, you want to mute the thing. It's just like, oh, go away. Just stealing all Vicky's thunder in one go. It's like, wow, you're a dick. I don't like you at all. Yeah. Sheamus comes out, and I don't understand this one bit. Please, someone explain this to me. Rips Wade Barrett for not getting an Oscar, right? And I don't understand this because Sheamus goes in his suit and he's comedy Sheamus, right? But then Wade Barrett comes out and they talk for a minute. Sheamus goes for the bro kick, and then Wade Barrett, obviously because his big premiere doesn't want to get his face messed up, ducks it and walks away. And you're sat there going, right. Guess they're fighting at Mania. Yay! Over this. The hype for WrestleMania on this one, that's even if this match even happens. This could be, because of what we're going to see later on, in a few minutes, yeah? This could be just for Sheamus to have something to do before WrestleMania, because you've got to think that we're doing something with the Shield, which we'll talk about in a second. I just don't understand it. Team Hell No that defeated the Primetime Players in a crap match complete with whistles. Oh my God, do I hate whistles. I had enough of whistles with Bill Alfonso back in the day. I don't want any more. I don't like whistles. And this match, I mean, I really think Hell No has run its course now. This wasn't entertaining for me at all. I don't like blindfold matches at the best times or anything where they can't see because they obviously can see. And, you know, oh, look at this one's playing for laughs and it's just not funny. And even worse is that Kane won anyway, even though in fact he had one on time behind his back. He could still kick Primetime Player ass and make them look like the jobbers that they are. Feed one of them to Orton. Surely. The Shield came out, they got a promo, this is an open challenge, which brought out Sheamus in his wrestling gear, which was funny, he's not in the suit anymore, and this is big bad serious Sheamus, I wanna go on, you on me fella, I'm right here, and that's an awful Irish accent, I do apologise, and that allows Randy Orton, again, to hit the RKO on Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring and then run away, so I'm guessing we're going to have another 3-on-3 at WrestleMania, which the Shield will surely lose. But like I say, does that mean that Sheamus is just feuding with Barrett for something to do until WrestleMania? I don't care. And then Jack Swagger defeated The Miz in a match that played to silence, and you can push him all you want. But this just looked like an old Swagger match. There was nothing special about this at all. I mean, genuinely not. And you're thinking with all this, how they're doing, trying to get Swagger the most hated guy around. Like I say, obviously, as everyone knows, I always say this: no time for Miz as a babyface. Maybe the rest of the world doesn't like Miz as a babyface either. And so maybe there's silence for that, plus silence for Jack Swagger means silence for the match. Patriot Lock gets the win. Just can't get behind him. Just don't. It's like, it's weird. It's yes, I like this, and then no, just don't like that. And then this week it was like even more of it. No, don't do this, please. And then there they are. And then in the main event, something magical happened. Something that, my God, if it happened every week, would make Raw a must-see television, would it not? Because John Cena defeated CM Punk in an absolutely, like, at least 4 stars. If you're going 4.5, you're probably, in the right sort of ballpark. Someone like me would probably go about 2.5. No, I'm joking. About 4. I would probably give this match at least 4 stars. It was very good. Not the best match I've seen this week, so a lot better. Hey, come on! I saw Shingo and Yokosuka versus Ricochet and Shima, yeah. And I mean, just look on my channel. Yeah, the last video uploaded was Ricochet doing this ridiculous handspring corkscrew thing over the top rope. Yeah, ridiculous. He did a 630. It's amazing. Japan off the second rope to get the win. Fucking incredible. But yeah, the winner would decide who fought The Rock at WrestleMania. It's one of those matches where it's like, but we know that Cena's going to win. We know that Cena's going to win. What's the point in this match? One of those. But yeah, the crowd would fucking shit out for everything. They got some great near falls, great counters. Cena's face when the STF's on. Weird. Both men pull out moves that we haven't seen either for a long time or ever from these men. For example, a set-out powerbomb by John Cena. A fucking pile driver by CM Punk. I don't know. No, it was a good pile driver as well. It was a fucking fucking down pile driver. Wow, get the fuck down. And then a Rana by Cena, which was alright, but yeah, it didn't look great. Cena, they both hit the finishers, both hit the various submission moves, and a second AA gets the win in about 21 minutes, something like that. It might have even been longer than that. It was a good match. It's the best WWE match I've seen for a long, long time. And, of course, don't forget that Rock versus Cena 2 at WrestleMania is going to have to be something pretty damn special to beat this, isn't it? In fact, let's be honest, every single match at WrestleMania is going to have to be something pretty special to top this. I mean, Match of the Year contenders, it is a big tick next to, isn't it? Main event was Match of the Year. It just won't be beaten, I can't see it. Anyway, yeah, opening segment was good. The main event was brilliant, but no Jericho. Did anyone notice that? Ziggler lost again. And the main event, the hype for WrestleMania didn't do anything for me at all, Barry. Got a cold. Got a very sore throat. Yeah, the hype for WrestleMania it really is making me think, God, Mania's going to be 2, isn't it? Not interested in Triple H versus Lesnar that much, and Rock versus Cena 2 either. And at the moment, isn't that it for regarding matches? And it's like, wow, yeah. Of course, the thing with that is that go in with low expectations, and they'll be higher than the show will be higher than your expectations. It might be incredible. It might be. I will give them that if it is incredible. Don't worry, you'll be told. But yeah, this was another episode of Raw where my expectations were low, and my expectations were probably better than I was expecting it to be now, I think about it, with the opener and the main event, but the rest of it was so meh. And let's put it this way, I'm so glad. The best way I can put this yet, I'm so glad I watched this on Tuesday instead of having to sit through it with the advert breaks, because I would have turned it off. I would have just gone off. Fuck this. I know the opener was good, but fuck it. I've been Mark P. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for my little beard. Did you go to Dragon Gate? Any of you go to any of the 3 Dragon Gate shows that were this weekend? If you did, I'd love to know what you thought. Then what did you think of Raw? Am I really off the mark here? Was this a really great show? And you sat there going, Mark P, you're a fucking idiot. This is what I thought of Raw. And let me know down below. I'd like to know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back soon. I haven't got any more vids lined up this week, so maybe I might do an Impact review for you later on. If not, I'll be back for Raw next week. Take it easy, guys. We'll stop then. Silly camera.